Hello.
Okay. Gotta open this
Their
shit
mid's
up.
gonna play an AFK mage like uh
Hello. Testing.
Hey, I didn't go live yet, bro, but it's gonna be a different drafter because he set it up before me. So it'll be a different draft link, but you should still be able to just change it on your window screen.
Wait, Jake.
What up?
Jake. I'm trying to mute on my mic, but the stream's picking it up.
Okay, which like what are you referring to? I guess my question is like, are you trying to mute like for where you're watching the stream at,
I'm trying to I'm
or
trying to
your specific
mute
mic?
where like my actual microphone, so the
Mic
stream
aux,
can't hear it.
mic aux. You mute that, turn it off in
Words.
OBS. I can't even look at it right now to tell you, but it's there.
I
I
wish I knew
promise.
that. Let me see.
Well, while you figure that out, like I said, it's gonna be a different draft link, just so you're aware. That's all it's letting you know.
Okay. You send me the new draft link?
Yeah, it'll be in the chat.
Okay.
Also, you need to move down to spectate. All right, it's there for you. Okay, you're good.
All right. Everybody, welcome to the Midwest. LOLMidwest broadcast where we have Small Brains No Mechanics versus Hatchet Men. Two of the best teams in the league, for sure. No bias. I don't know any of these people. But definitely should be a good match. Alright, looks like we're going to be getting draft underway now. Pretty good timing here, not too much past the 8:30 CST time slot. Got a Anivia ban, of course, for CLT. Infamous for his Anivia pick. Zaya ban straight off the gate for Hatchet men. And the immediate answer with the Talia ban. I like this ban, it's a very strong high tempo champion. Can be flexed easily in the mid or jungle. Honestly, even support as well. Getting rid of the Caitlyn makes sense. Very stable 80 carry. Oh, and the Ornn ban comes through. Everyone is afraid of Shree's Ornn. There's no shame in being afraid of that. Ooh, the first pick, lock in a Mumu. Don't care. Bandage toss, ult, GG. This could be for Fitzik, but Jake has been known to dabble in a little bit of a Mumu jungle. Immediate Nautilus answer here. Honestly, I like the Mumu into the Knot. I don't think Knot was the pick into Mumu, if they think it's going support. Varus pick, very strong pick in lane. I think Varus poke or on hit is actually pretty meta right now. Solid early and mid game. Late game, a lot of games these days don't go to late, so it's generally just a good pick all overall. Good blind pick. The MF comes through. I love this with the Mumu pairing. Looks like Small Brains is going back to their patented press R comps. Both very strong aggro lanes in the bot lane so far. Oh, the Azir actually goes through. That is pretty well known that Small Brains loves their Azir mid. Can't believe that Hatchet men let it through. Unless they have the secret tech. Maybe CLT has become an assassin main over the last 48 hours that I've talked to him. Mel comes through. Mel, very stable, dependable mid lane pick in CLT. Does have some trouble in the side lanes mid game. She's definitely vulnerable to ganks, to being run down. I think she should be alright into Azir, but we shall see. The laning phase should go pretty handshake, in my opinion. Alright, ban phase 2, we've got Lilia followed up by a Maokai ban. Or rather, Maokai followed up by a Lilia ban, rather. With that Maokai ban, I do think they think that Amumu is going jungle then. Otherwise, why would they ban Maokai? Maokai is usually just support, support pick on Small Brains. Cassante ban. Even though we don't have Vic in the bot lane, we do have Havoc, who is an avid Cassante player. Vic, the starting top laner for Small Brains, very well known for his good Cassante play. Poppy ban to round out the last in the banning phase. Very strong pick. I think Poppy is pretty underrated at the moment. It really does screw up what Small Brains wants to do. Jin's out pick, another strong jungle pick right now. Solid drafts from both sides, I would say, so far. I will say though that the Hatchetman side, their carries are a little immobile, which is a little frightening looking at the press R comp of Small Brains, especially adding this pick right in here, J4, to really just put a bow on the team fight. What will Havoc blind pick top? Is a good blind pick. Honestly, if I'm Hatchetman, I wouldn't be mad at a Gwen pick here if I was Hatchetman. Since Small Brains really does want to go in. Ooh, Neferi gets picked here. Neferi top for Shreeze. Shreeze has been a long-standing Neferi player even before it was, um, even before Neferi was popular. So it's good to see one of Shreeze's champs get some love lately, and let's see him perform.
I shall endure. Fine, I'll just be over here, sharpening my feathers. Grounded!
Shall I turn in my badge and rifle as well?
You can't cage me for long.
Alright. Appreciate you guys coming in for the stream. This is my first time casting here, so there might be some technical issues as we go on. Let me know how things are going, if the stream's turning out good or not. If there's any hiccups, just throw them in the chat. Let me know, get my attention, and I'll try to fix that for you guys. Yeah, CLT is no joke. He is definitely no joke. Small Brains can't afford to mess up and give him free kills, or else he'll take over the game, that's for sure. He was. Definitely have to give him his due respect.
This something from me?
Only strength flee.
Seems you left your brave pants at home. Want me to wait while you go get them?
Both team comps look pretty solid. Obviously, you know, on the other side, on the one side, small brains, they want a team fight. Look for those big 5-on-5s. It looks like on the other side with Hatchet Men, though, they kind of want more of a skirmish style fight. Um, they got the Jin Zhao, very good pick with their bot lane. The Fury as well. So it'll be interesting to see how the mid game turns out. One thing's for certain, I do feel like if Mel does get caught in these team fights, it will be rough downhill from there. So it's up to CLT to be disciplined and wait for his opportunities. What's up, Riri? How you doing, buddy? Appreciate it. Let me know how it goes, man. First time noob over here, trying to help out the boys because no one else could really fill in, so that I'd swoop in. Nice, nice. Gonna add another Clash trophy to the case, huh? There we go. All right. If I can get any help, some help from the chat, are you guys able to see the league screen just fine? Everything looks good. It's cut. Fuck. Let's see if I can fix this view.
Minions have spawned.
Wonder why it's cut like this. I think it's not done correctly. Sorry about that, guys. Fortunately, we might have to just watch game 1 like this. Sorry guys, bear with it. And we'll fix it for game 2. First blood going off to Small Brains. A nice gank by Herois. Oh. Nice dodge by CLT. Nefiri backing for early tier, not something I see often, but then again, when do I really see Nefiri top that often? Maybe that's the play. How's that? Okay. Thanks. Sorry, I'm so focused on trying to fix this behind the scenes stuff. I didn't really look at the chat. Mobby. See some drag action down here. Looks like the bot lane's looking to scope it out. Probably not going to contest, obviously, with the jungler not there. Top lane is looking like there's going to be a little bit of action here. Oh, just barely mistimed the ult, but does that matter? Oh, Havoc takes a tower shot. But again, doesn't matter. Just barely missing the execution on that ult. That's right, Julia. I have a feeling like this is going to be a banger game as well. Jinzhao looking to invade without prio. This might get a little dicey if he gets spotted. Oh, looks like he's just placing a pink ward there. And now he goes after Scuttle. Take a little look at CS numbers here. Oh. Hatchet man looking for an invade. Like it's gonna be pretty. Oh wow, Jake with the fancy feet, able to break some ankles. CLT dropping the ult. This does still look good for small brains, especially with the support being first to roam. The fit is just everywhere. Love the idea from Hatchet man. Just took a little too long to execute. I have to give props to Jake there for being able to delay as long as he did. Shit, how's my am I a little too quiet? Sorry, my mic was a little far away then. Farther away from my mouth. Also, I had kind of a long day, so I'm a little beat. Sorry. Looks like Small Brains wants to do a little tower dive. They call it off. Ronin really flexing the strength of his pick early on the Jinzhao. Very good trade for Gnar. Not really much Neferi looks like she could have done there. Looks like Fid wants to go for an ult here. Perfect execution. Vic in the cut. Oh, nice gank by Azir. good disciplined flash by Neferi. Oh, Jinzhou with the late gank. I like it. Oh, Shreeze has to be careful here. But he just has the W to get out. Once again, bid to these top side fights. It's good for Mel to get a kill back, but someone has to keep this Amumu in check. I need to see a little bit more roaming from War Initiate. Or if the support's not going to answer the roam top, I do see a dive angle pretty easily being made with those two champions, Nautilus and Varus. Nevertheless, we do need some kind of answer from these support roams, that's for sure. Oh man, what an engage. Oh, cleanse flash from MF gets the job done. Yeah, if Varus's flash is down, it's just ulti from Amumu on cooldown to try to kill him there. I don't think that Hatchet should let Amumu through next game. It's becoming too much of an issue early. And that ult is just too powerful. Especially for what Small Brains always wants to do. Oh, very well played by Havoc. Forcing the W out early before flashing. Not really much Shreeze can do there. Man, this is Momo. Oh no, unfortunate positioning by Zema, allowing Jinzhou to get out of that J4 ult. But like I was saying, we can't let CLT get too fed here. He's definitely one of the biggest problems from this team. Vic, you are definitely top 24 in the league. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. Top 24 tops, that is. Vic, those are some fighting words you're having in the chat right there. Ares is definitely not carried by his jungler. He's a perfectly capable top laner. There's definitely no sarcasm in that comment. 100%. Isn't that right, Vic? I still do think that Vic does clear Ares. But those some fighting words, Vic. I'm here for it though, I love that shit. Looks like third Drake is looking to be fought here. Fit is looking for the flash ult. Beautiful execution here. Small Brain's doing exactly what they want to do. And Fit goes godlike. I don't think we're going to be seeing the Amumu in the draft next game. Honestly, both teams were doing what their comps were suggesting they should do. The Jin Zhao was looking for picks in the jungle early game. Unfortunately, it just didn't turn out the way they wanted it to, execution-wise. And man, when Small Brains gets into their 5-man, it's just lights out, it looks like. True, true. You're right. It is fearless, so they won't have to deal with this headache, that's for sure. Look at the stats here, dang. Support with the 550 gold shutdown bounty. MF's at 2 items. It's gonna be a little rough. Kinda at the point where finding picks is gonna be hard for Hatchet. Oh, got a little bit of a fight in the mid lane. Zema with the solo kill. DLT maybe is feeling the pressure, feels like he needs to force something. Oh, Zema with the flash ult for the outplay. Now this comes in with a flash in the response, but Hairwiz is there. Hairwiz is the flash ult. Flash is getting burned everywhere, ultimate's getting burned everywhere. There should be a free Otacon here. Looks like Ronin's getting caught in his jungle here. Should be dead here. Nar's just gonna walk him down. Shreeze needs to back up a bit. He's walking too far forward. Zemo with the kill on the support. A lot of action everywhere on the map. Unfortunately, nothing. Hatchman can do that top lane. That top inhibitor is just gonna go down no matter what. Oh, shut down 1-for-1 for the mid laners. CLT really proven that he deserved his spot in All Stars last split. Nice flash hold by Havoc, and now Small Range is just showing off their muscles here with raw stats and just brute forcing this game. Pretty good game one from Small Brains, but I do look to see Hatchet Men bouncing back in game two. All right. Shit. How does it sound? Does it sound rough? Sorry for the loud client, guys. I've got old man ears. That's why I'm friends with the Small Brains No Mechanics crew, because I can just tune them out when they start yapping. Alright, let me see if I can fix the screen. Don't like that the minimap is cut off, but I am a noob at this stuff, so bear with me. Looks like we're having a little bit of technical difficulties with the teams and the client and the drafting tool. Please bear with us for a bit. Okay. Looks like first ban is Anivia. Yeah, I don't think CLT is gonna get his patented pick. Or Talia that for. Definitely a good ban into what Small Brains usually picks. Talia with a lot of tempo, likes to make outnumbered fights and trades. Really breaks apart what Small Brains wants to do, which is group up. Hatchet men not straying away from what they banned last game either. Back in the 80 carry pool, which is just gonna get harder as Fearless draft continues. The question is, what will Sebastian play? Zarastaya, that is. And we see the Maokai come through. Obviously, if you don't ban that, they are picking that champion. They love that champ. Santa coming out as a response, and the Ornn comes through. Got some beefcakes on both sides. Some grade A beef. Come on in, mate. This is a good time to come on in and show off your casting stuff. I'm just chilling here, filling in for the night. Watching both my boys play some League.
Hey, what's up, dude?
What's up, bro?
Nothing much. How are you?
Good, good. How's your night going?
That's nice, nice. So far, so good, dude. Just enjoying some great League of Legends action.
Yeah, it definitely was jam-packed here in the first game. Although a little lopsided, but still good nonetheless.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. So what are you thinking about this draft so far, man? How's it going?
You know, you don't very often see Ornn and Urgot on the same team. That's a bit of a rarity. So we'll have to see what they do with that. I played against an Ornn mid the other day, and that was really annoying.
Interesting.
But it could be fasting Cenobot too. We haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, you might be right there, dude. All I know though is there's 2 Giga Chads picking these beefcakes on the Hatchet men side, that's for sure. And Bessa
Yeah, that's
came
true.
out. The question is this Mbessa going mid or top?
I've seen some really annoying mid and Bessa players.
Yeah.
So we'll see. They're flexing it.
Definitely, it's a strong flex.
Mm-hmm. For sure. I like the Lilia.
Yeah, me too. Ooh, Pantheon getting picked. Another. Small Brains is really going for the major flex angle, honestly.
Yeah, and you normally don't see that this late in the draft when, you know, you have to actually pick your whole pool, right?
Right. Agreed.
But we'll see.
Curious
Who
to
actually
see.
knows? Maybe they're going to keep it flex the whole time, just for mid-top, like Pantheon and Bessa.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh, the Aurora being picked still can be flexed. I mean, all 4 of these champions
good.
can be flexed, so.
You think the Maokai or the Pantheon are support?
Knowing these guys, I do think the Maokai is going support.
Mm.
I think the Pantheon is going jungle. That's what I think.
Oh,
CLT answering with the dragon.
yeah. Running this hole can be pretty annoying if you don't have any easy ways to get on him.
I will say Small Brains definitely does have tools to get onto him. So he will have to navigate carefully this game. Because you've got the flash stun from Pantheon, you've got obviously engage from Maokai, the ult from both Bessa and Ashe, so plenty of gap closers and long range engage onto him.
Yeah.
We will have to see.
I'm excited for the fasting Senna. I've not seen that in a while.
Yeah, man. Maybe they bring it back into the meta.
True.
I do like how it's a little bit of a different angle in bot lane. Don't like it when it's just a stagnant.
What else exciting?
What do you mean?
Sharpening my feathers.
Like type of player color?
Grounded.
Or a character or player or position? What do you mean?
Shall I turn in my
Position,
badge
sorry.
and
What
rifle as well?
What position do you play in League?
I play top laner in this league, but in solo queue I play Phil.
Nice, nice. What's your summoner name?
Leche.
Seems you left your
Leche.
brave pants at
Nice,
home.
I like that name.
Want me to wait?
You can't cage me for long.
Before
Are
we
you-
get into game, could you stream your client so I could watch it through that instead of the Twitch stream? There's
Yeah,
a bit
I
of a
should be able
delay.
to do that. Yeah, definitely. I can actually just do that right now, I think.
Awesome. Oh, the Ornn got locked top. That's crazy.
Okay. So then then what is that? The Urgot going bot lane? Is that what we're thinking?
Could be, yeah, probably. Yeah, that's what it's looking like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Art can shed light.
You're scared. Good to know.
I'm excited to get into the game.
You don't have to be afraid.
Yeah,
of
man.
me.
Have you casted before?
I have. I'll get a lot more excited if you want.
No, you're good. I
We'll
mean,
pop off. No, dude, we'll pop off. We'll pop off.
yeah. I've had a pretty long day, so I'm trying to give as much energy as I can. I'm sorry.
I'll
to everyone.
carry you, bro. Don't worry about it. We'll get in the game and I'll be. All right, everybody, and let's get right into the game. I'll give you it, bro. Don't even worry
Hell
about it.
yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, no problem, dude. The Maokai support, yeah, with the Urgot. I have not seen the Urgot on the Fasting Sun. I think maybe I saw it like once forever ago, but
I have not seen this either. It looks like they're looking to make some big plays in the bot lane, though. That's for sure. There we go.
Ooh. I will say, red side skills very, very hard.
Yes, they do. Pretty much all those champs, barring Urgot, probably outscale the rest of Small Brain's champions.
And Bessa can be scary on. Well, they all can be scary on the side against Aurelion Soul, but eventually he'll just get so big.
Right. It looks like Hatchet saw what Small Brains is doing and wanted to match them with the 5v5 comp. But Small Brains looks like they kind of want more of a pick style now. So we'll see how.
Yeah, they've got the tools.
Right. I did like, even though the match went pretty one-sided, I did like the attempt from Hatchet Men because they were drafting more of a skirmish pick style and they invaded their J4 early, but J4 did a couple moves, couple like jukes and
even though it was a stomp, I felt like they didn't just kind of roll over and lose. I feel like the whole game they were trying to find ways back into it. So even if it is a rough game, I'm excited to see them kind of keep in it, keep 100%. The action going.
I feel like the result of this game could have been greatly different if a couple of those early plays were executed correctly from the side of Hatchet Men.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't count them out for game 2 just yet. From anyone.
No, I wouldn't either. What's your summoner name?
Dropboard.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, just fill in for the boys from time to time. But yeah, I play top 2.
Okay, now we're talking.
Yeah, dude. I'm a cringe York enjoyer.
Oh yeah, never mind. We are no longer talking.
Yeah. Before he got the change though.
You mean the entire rework?
No, not before like not the old York, but the one before you couldn't get Graves off of queuing enemy champions. The recent one. Yeah, I play York and Alawi, so that tells you about me, man.
Yeah.
What do you like
You're
playing?
a certain type of player. I play it all, dude.
Nice.
I'm a weak side warrior, brother.
I like that. Me too, man. Me too.
Mm-hmm. Arpa, you ready, dude? I'll bring out the energy.
Let's do it, man. Let's fucking get in this.
Alright, everybody, welcome to game number 2 here. Crazy game 1, but who knows for this one? A fearless draft, everything's different, everything's spooky. Level 1, we're already having a stack on the bot side drop board.
Yes, we are.
I mean, with this pick comp, you're gonna have to go for it, right? You're not gonna, you can't let these guys outscale you.
Yeah, definitely. If their bot lane stays where they are, this could look to be a first blood coming up here. If Small Brains executes correctly. Oh, looks like they aren't opting for the invade.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy to walk his 5 into this bottom bush and then all recall.
Right.
Except for your bot lane. That's kind of psychotic.
Well, the thing usually, if you are going to invade as 5, you should be walking in to get some kind of intel. I don't think they would lose to 1v level 1 to that comp. I think they should have went to ward Lilia's blue. And in doing so, they would have found a naked Urgot.
Mm-hmm. Hey, this is what top lane's all about. Now we're getting back to business, dude. Hell yeah. Let's trade some blows. Let's proc a grasp. Ooh, they try to get a little something there at the very start. Reliant's already shoving the lane. Yeah, just a little bit. Oh, is this the new? Is this like that Justice Center skin? I haven't actually seen this one.
I don't think I've seen that one either. I can go back to it. Looks pretty cool. Look at that. Vibrant colors. Love it.
Yeah. Oh, look at Lilia, dude. They already know exactly where everybody went, so Lilia's gonna already take this Pantheon's top side,
Right.
which is gonna suck.
This
Especially if Pantheon doesn't get anything going early.
And this is why I say you need to be warding level 1 if you're going to be 5-man invading, because you're not watching the other side of your map. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the big thing here, dude. They went for the 5-man invade, and then they didn't actually invade. So they just lost all of their control for, like, nothing. Because even if they invade and they don't get a kill, they get a flash, maybe drop down, like, a ward for their own vision, right? And then you're trading something back. But I don't know what they're doing here. They're just, they
and
aborted
even
last
though,
second.
like, that little bit of vision seems insignificant, that's big for jungle tapping. It could really change the shape of the whole game.
Absolutely. And also, this Ornnie's having a flash, and Bessa's getting hit here, but here's the Lilia. She's just gonna get first blooded.
Gifted.
That's what you get for not having any control, dude. Yeah, exactly.
That's a top lane Giga Chad just gift wrapping first blood to his jungler.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna see Bessa's deciding to walk all the way now. She realized she had a TP. Yeah, and Ornn's gonna match it.
And look at this. Pantheon found out that he got invaded because of that gank from Lilia seeing that
she tagged him with that Q. Yeah. Lilia's gonna get absolutely. He has the flash Q, but he doesn't. He flashes early. Why would he flash before he had the Q to kill her? She just flashes in response and she's fine. Now she clears her whole bot side like nothing happened.
Exactly.
That is crazy, dude.
So
I don't know if she's gonna be able to get the scuttle, but just because of how much this Maokai Ash is shoving, but you know.
Right. I did like the attempt because he saw from the gank that he got invaded, so he immediately went for the punish. Just
yeah. I like that too. You have to go for those. Just the actual micro execution that I'm not really working out.
right. Agreed.
He's gonna get a few overcamps off it, which is nice, but I don't know what it'll lead to. The Ornn's gonna be fine. Ooh, his wave's shoving away. Maybe it's not gonna be fine. He's away, and Bessa's just gonna keep autoing you, bro.
Yeah.
He doesn't have TP, so this is a little cooked up here.
Hit a little bit of tab action, see how this is going.
Ooh,
yeah, and that's the thing.
True.
With that unfortunate misexecution from Pantheon, Lilia is just gonna get off with the 3 camp. I mean a 3 buff start. This is not looking good, and first blood.
This poor guy. Let's see. Pantheon's just gonna walk up, press W, and he's gonna die. He kind of does have to match the wave up here, but it doesn't really matter. He wants to clear the wave, so whatever. Oh my! And he uses the E. Oh, it's cooked. It's cooked.
It is cooked.
It's cooked. And Bessa having to flash is a little suboptimal. You don't really want to be having to do that, but you know.
I do agree. I think Pantheon should have started that dive off, but kill's a kill at the end of the day.
True, and the whole wave is in. Poor Ornn not getting all that. Already down a bunch of CS. Now it's getting locked in by the wave crashing. And
I hear you, Leche. As a fellow top laner, I can feel your pain.
dude, just brutal. My jungler takes the kill top and then messes with the wave, and it's just cooked. It's whatever.
So did he really help me, or did he not?
Yeah. Now I'm down 16 CS. Thanks, dude. Good E, Lilia. Yeah. Although Pantheon's over here still clearing some camps, he's down to Lilia, who is power farming, and they're on Dragon right now. So this feels really good for red side. This Lilia is just, you know, in a war of power farming, she's gonna win.
Definitely.
So I want to see Pantheon get a little more action. And Bessa is the strong side up here. They have Maokai rotated up. They're clearly going to go for a Grubs trade here, but it might be a little late. Senna could maybe match. I don't think you would ever want to fight with this team, but you never know how this is going to end up playing out. I think you just take the trade.
I do agree. I think they should focus for a 6 Grub game, especially because they don't really want to 5v5 this team later on. Especially with the Mbessa being quite a bit stronger than Ornn here.
Yeah. So since Senna didn't match, Maokai and Sister's going to spend his time and go for this dive. Obviously, Maokai's going to lead, then he's going to W to juggle the aggro if he needs to, but
perfect wave build.
We'll see how it actually plays out. Oh yeah, a huge wave. Oh, Maokai did take it. There's the W, or not. He waited a little late. He waited way too late, and so because of that, there was no minion, and he just dies.
Definitely. I feel like this could have been executed a little better where no one had to die in this dive.
Yeah. But a kill is a kill.
Exactly.
One of the other things I really want to see is, I want to see this, just like that, this Aurelion Soul continue to be punished in the mid lane. I feel like Pantheon, like, if Aurelion Soul ever walks up to a wave, can just walk up and... Ooh, Lilia here. Gonna land the W, Ambessa, but Pantheon's just gonna lock her down, and this is gonna be a bit of an issue for her. Shield from Ambessa comes out, and there you go. That's feats already for blue side.
I think it would have been better if she just reset, got her Krugs, and just pathed up to her red spawning soon.
Yeah. Oh, up on the top side, Orange just missed an Ornn Horn. Thanks, directed camera. Now he's gonna miss the E on Ambessa, and he's getting dove. Aurelion Soul also died mid. This game is just going crazy right now, dropped word.
Yeah, a lot of fighting, just like last game.
Yeah, Ambessa actually could still get killed. Ornn flashes forward without any abilities. He just thought that the auto attack would be enough. But it was not, dude.
And that's the thing about Ambessa. She can really play around with her health bar and her kiting ability. Baiting people in. Obviously, it looks like Havoc is no noob to Ambessa, that's for sure. He knows what he's doing. Oh!
Oh!
Flash E-engage.
Here we go, dude. I mean, Ashe is getting pretty low. Urgot has the ult. He's not going to have to use it, but it's used anyway. She's slowed. She's done. She gets eaten into the saws, bro. And then now this wave's going to crash. Ashe is going to lose this wave. Also going to give Senna and Urgot a pretty good timer to back. PPH, I have not been looking that closely, so I don't know. But yeah, wave is in. They're going to even greed a little bit for a plate here.
Yeah. I mean, Urgot wanted to dance, but Senna did. I mean, Ashe did not know how. That's for sure.
No, she did not know how, dude. She got hit by that 2-step and 2 left feet.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I want to keep seeing this mid lane Aurelion Soul just absolutely obliterated. 2K gold lead already at 9 minutes. That's pretty nice. But that being said, we're not. Oh, bot lane, something's going on.
Oh,
Urgot's taken down.
Man, again, like last game, there's so much going on. Hard for me to keep up with. Sorry, guys. Shit.
Okay.
As you know, I'm a top
You can just hit
laner,
the-
just,
Oh, true. Yeah, let's go back up there. Yeah.
looking at the link state, I feel like if Mbessa wanted to, she could have froze that there, but
I mean, I feel like Orange just had to. He had to get that wave in.
right.
Like no matter what, even if he does like die here, he had to get that in because now, like you said, she could just do whatever she wanted with that wave. But the fact that he died and Bessa ended up fixing it for him, so it's not even like he really fixed it.
True.
But yeah, and Bessa, oh my god, she's feeling herself, bro, for good reason. Lilia's in a little bit of trouble. And Bessa doesn't have the ult, but Lilia's low. She can't stay for this, and Bessa can just, you know, dance around her under this turret if they end up going for it.
Already
How
has
much
her
Bessa can you hit
eclipse.
X? Yeah, how much gold? If you have tab up, hit.
Oh,
Oh my god, Maokai, bro!
Maokai with
What a
engage.
fiend! That's exactly what I wanted to see, dude. What a beast. Can you hit O, U, and then X?
Oh, you and the X.
O, U, and then X. Great, perfect.
You want to see the gold?
I just wanted to
right?
see the amount of gold. Yeah, just for a few seconds. I wanted to see the how much Mbessa had in her inventory. Okay, sure. Ooh, nice plates getting taken down here. Maokai is up on this top side. He's on the roam because he knows that Ashe is all chill down here. She's not under that much of a threat as long as she just kind of plays normal. And they're just gonna get those 6 grubs we were talking about. Mbessa reset right now, which feels a little weird, but with how strong they're on the map, and she has TP, and it's completely warded. I mean, blue side is so chill.
Right. They're definitely chilling, doing
Oh.
exactly what they are.
Oh, but this is going to be the problem if Mbessa's not going to like pull that trigger really early. Now Maokai's getting chunked out. Lilia is here. Only person that she actually does sleep is on the bottom side of the fight is Pantheon, but that means that he's out of it. Aurora now in the middle is setting up her ultimate. So many members are low. The Aurelian Soul is going to stun the Mbessa, but she still gets the dash off. He walks away wounded, but grubs are still on the table here. I mean, it just works out when you're that far ahead, dude. Great
Yeah,
play by Aurora in that fight.
definitely good ult on premium targets, resulting in everyone in Hatchet men running for the hills, man. Fortunate.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I don't, yeah, I think they must have ended up getting all the grubs. I wish I could see if like one of them was taken. I feel like, can you click on some of the characters? I don't remember if you can see this in Spectator. Can you click like on Mbessa? Or really any of them. I want to see the, no, you can't see how many grubs each team has. That's awesome. But I mean, at worst case, it's like what, 5-1, but I think it's 6-0. Anyway, on the bottom side, we got a huge fight going on, as we're trading flashes, and oh, there we go. Yep, Senna gets taken down. Ooh, nicely ends up securing her own buff. She can just continue on her merry way. Mbessa resetting again. What is that going to turn into? She goes for the mercs. The bot side here, they could be setting up for something, but I don't think they are. Now, red side. Which side is which team? Which team is Hatchet Man?
Hatchet men is red. Team red. Or
Oh my god,
red
it is on the top bar. Sorry, I just read chat. It is on the top bar now. I completely forgot with the new UI that they added that. I'm gonna be honest, I look like a bit of a fool. But yeah. So it is 6-0. I'm a genius. Pantheon starting up this dragon and getting it too. He's gonna be pretty big. Aurelian Soul does not want to be dove, so he ults, but he almost gets dove anyway. He wants to just clear all the waves, but I don't think you're not respecting Aurora the way she needs to be respected. Yeah, Lily had to send a little bit of support there to make sure she's not going too far. Aurora's going to see her on her Raptors, but the big play here is going to be Pantheon wrapping around onto the bottom side. He is spotted, but is that actually going to stop this play if he's able to help them shove in that bot wave? Looks like it will for the moment.
Looks like Aurora will be
Aurora.
getting this first tower right here. There's nothing
Yeah, this is huge.
Ace can do about it.
No, he can't clear it that far. And Aurora, she's going to be able just to walk up and start hitting him with stuff. Pantheon's nearby too. Whew, it's a big chunk of damage.
And it looks like Pantheon will discover Lilia in his jungle here.
Yeah, I think
Uh-oh.
she'll be fine if she can get out before Mbessa teams up on the squad too. But Aurora's on the flank as well. Mbessa ult doesn't hit. Aurora does not have her ult yet, and Lilia is just going to be able to slowly walk out. Young Bessa ult. She can still, you know.
Oh.
Oh, Pantheon does decide to
Pantheon with the
follow
ult.
with the ulti. Yeah, great
Yeah.
work by him, and Lilia's gonna go down. That is kind of the problem when you have, you know, all these. Oh, Urgot with the missed Fear Beyond Death. But yeah, that is kind of the problem when you draft like Ornn, Aurelion Sol, and Fasting Senna. It's gonna be hard, even like as Leo, even if you want to like power farm through camps. It's going to be really hard to ever actually have a side of the map you can play around. Senna here is just going to get abused under this tower. Eventually the wave is going to come in and she is going to die. So hopefully she gets a little minion or two with it. While the bot lane is getting dove, we're double
Double diving.
we're playing
man.
all angles, yeah. Senna ends up juggling the aggro just a little bit here. She is going to die. Topside, they destroyed the turret before they kept on the Ornn because it was getting a little too risky. Pantheon's pretty low. Ornn flashes forward. If he has the W, the damage might just be enough. Is he going to be able to take it here? He won't. Havoc takes him down before he can.
How many times have you seen teams dive on both sides of the map simultaneously?
Dude, you have to be so far up to even like consider that. And you know what? They're 7k up at 15 minutes, dude.
And you know what they,
They
can
are,
because
they can.
Red side they drafted hyperscaling, not that much tools to fight back early game. So when you get behind like this, there's not much that you can do, really.
Yeah, and that's kind of the problem. Is like when you draft all this, it's not just like, oh, I want to go really late game. You have to have a lane you can play through early, and you don't. You have Aurelion Sol, Ornn, Senna with the Fasting Senna with Urgot in the bottom lane. Even like, you know, your Fasting Senna combo isn't going to be online for a while, for a long time even. So,
That's a great point.
Here we go.
Like,
Yep.
Senna just went to jail.
This fight's going to continue, though. Lilia walked up really far. She was looking for something. She's going to get rooted by Maokai. Rooted again and knocked into the team. Aurelion Sol is going to bring down a little bit of damage from the skies, but it's not really going to matter. Here we go. Aurora and everyone else. We're just kind of shoving in top waves here. Making sure we maintain control around this area. Pantheon is starting up the Rift Herald, and Bessa's back isn't going to be canceled. Orange spots are a little too late, but we're going to keep those waves shoved, get the Rift Herald, and continue to push this lead. Because once we get this Rift Herald, the map just starts breaking open so much more aggressively. You know, you just walk and throw this mid lane, crack that open, or top side, or bot side, and yep, those are the 3 lanes. But you really can't put it anywhere. I always like breaking open the mid lane, but when you're this far ahead, you can really just do whatever you want. It's crazy to think Baron's not even going to spawn for like a long ass time.
Right, I was going to say maybe you should hold it for Baron, but honestly, the Baron's 25 minutes now, so can't do that.
Can you? Yeah, I don't think you can hold on to it that long.
Nope. I think it's 5 minutes if I'm not mistaken.
That makes sense. Now, on the bot side, though, with all this moving around the map, eventually Urgot is going to get access to this turret, and he's going to be able to take it down. Which is nice. Get a little bit of that standing gold in your pocket. Objective bounties. I always forget that's still a thing in this game, dude. Objective bounties, I remember when people complained about them when they came out. It was like, oh, this is so crazy. This is so crazy. And then a season later, we got, like, Otacon and shit, and everyone just kind of forgot.
Exactly.
It's all relative.
Yeah, Otacon just blows that out of the water.
We're I'd say here's really kind of positioned up. They want to maybe be able to contest this dragon. Now this is kind of the nice thing about these super scaling comps is you know what you can and can't do because like, you know, let's just be what? Okay, Ornn's just gonna die. You know what you can and can't do. You can never contest like these dragons. Basically the only dragon you can never contest is the soul point. You know you're waiting that long. You're just waiting for Ornn to upgrade, for Aurelion Sol to get a bunch of Stardust. Maybe Lilia throws an E over the wall to try to steal it, but like that's not really gonna happen. Even she's just kind of guessing. That's crazy. That didn't hit Pantheon. And yeah, now they know Lilia's there, and she's gonna have to run out. In order to get this dragon, they did place Rift Herald mid. That's just, you know, the El Clasico, bro.
It is
drop the Rift Herald. Use it for tempo and use it to get dragon. I don't know if they needed to because of how far ahead they were, but you know they're taking the proper steps on each play. I respect it.
I respect the discipline. I do think they were far ahead, given the comps as well. They didn't need to, but props on them. They're taking their opponent seriously, even though they're what is it? Almost 8,000 gold ahead. So
yeah, and that number just keeps growing. Having complete control of the bot side jungle here is absolutely terrifying. Red side, is they're playing really aggressively on the bot side when they have none of their vision set up there, and yep, there we go.
Yep.
Bye, Senna.
Textbook, when you're ahead on these type of comms, you don't let the enemy go into their own jungle. That's for sure.
No. You just try to strangle them out, dude. And here we go. Happening again to Lilia. She's going to get super chunked. Aurora follows a little late, throws out the ultimate, but just fast enough to avoid it. This might have been an overstep. Aurelion Sol does have an amplified Skies Descend. He's going to come down here, forcing out the flash. Pantheon goes in, but a huge Ash Arrow lands as well onto Aurelion Sol. It's actually going to be... That was crazy. It's actually the Luden's damage that bounces and kills.
Hey guys, sorry to interrupt. Leche, you're needed in your Clash game.
Oh my god,
no.
Clash actually worked?
Yeah,
Dude,
we
were
made
in a
it.
45-minute queue. Alright, well this game's about to end anyway. I'll be there.
Keep
Orin
up
on
the
mid
good
lane.
work.
Thank you.
Leche,
Orin's...
glad to have you
Thank
in the cast, brother.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good luck in your Clash game, man.
Thank you so much. I will keep this tuned in, and you know what? If somehow Red Side manages to pull this off, respect to them, bro.
Respect, yeah, but yeah, it's very fun having you. Thanks for coming.
Absolutely, dude. Anytime. Bye.
Peace out. Alright, thanks again to Leche. Really brought a lot of more color into this cast here. It does seem like this should just be a Otacon into Baron angle, into a closeout, but we will see. Small Brains has had a history of throwing leads before. I don't think they've ever thrown a lead this hard, but we will have to see if they become more disciplined as the off season happened. Oh. Makai deciding to roll here. They do have the flank. Ash Arrow coming in, perfect execution there. This should be about all that she wrote here. Honestly, if I'm them, I'm looking to possibly even end here. Maybe not actually, they don't have any other ults up. I thought maybe they could just brute force it when the enemy team comes up, but again, I do like the discipline coming out for them. That's a mark of a good team, not being able to throw when they have their leads. Looks like all Small Brains had to do was get rid of Vic and they stopped throwing. Oh, looks like Hatchet finds an engage onto here in the mid lane, but she did have stopwatch. Come on, small brains, just end the game. You guys are 14 gold ahead. 14k gold ahead. Honestly, if I'm this ahead with these comps, I'd be telling my team, forget any other objective, let's just march it down, bot and end the game. Baron's not bad either. But now if they do anything besides 5-man bot, I am gonna be surprised. That should round out the series. GG's. Thank you all for coming in and watching some LOL Midwest. Hopefully my scuffed first time casting wasn't too bad. But hope you guys have a great rest of your night. GG's. And thanks for watching.